Alright, welcome back to the Iron Teeth Galaxy playthrough, update 7, all that fun mumbo jumbo. We are up here, we are drawing water, we just made this deeper. We also finally extended our tube system way over yonder, so at least our bad water beaver doesn't have to work as hard to get to and fro and from and there and all this other jazz. So we are working on that. We are trying to implement some of that. We are running out of houses. We have 2 beavers at this current point in time sleeping on the ground outside, so we should probably go ahead and wait. We can put one here. Yeah, we'll do it that way. That'll give us some help on that. But anyway, so I have this. I don't know if the beaver working there. We can pause that for now. You can go find another job because we need a lot of jobs. I'm not really going to focus on getting the why are we having issues? Oh, that would make sense. Let's fix that, shall we? There we go. So I want to get this going. I want to get these trees cut down. I want to get this protection thing going. We're probably going to end up building another set of whatchamacallit across once some of these trees get cut down, because we figured out in the last episode this area needs to be protected in some form of manner against this bad tide and the 2 others that are going to 3 others, because you got this one, and the one over here. We don't have to deal with that for a while because we have a drought, so it isn't something that necessarily needs to be focused on immediately. Food's good, water's good. We are still focusing on all of that. I do want to get my population up. The issue that we found out last time is that our beavers, for whatever reasons unknown, because we have a lot of different foods, that our berries just went the way of the dodo. I don't know what happened to them. They didn't stop growing. Like, we're getting plenty of berries. It was just all of a sudden we didn't have any more. So wanted to keep that going. We did decide to build over here, get these wooden planks, which then gave me the next idea of maybe we should build over here as well and basically cover up this whole thing, and just use it as a power, like this area right here as a power source, because this should have no problem powering up everything that we need. It's just getting it to fit in our areas that we need them to. We did build this a couple episodes ago, and that's just to get up here, because we'll build a staircase, whatever, there's a staircase there, and then we can start mining the metal right there once this one goes the way of the dodo. So we have a couple of things going. Maybe we could end up blocking this off and channeling the good water this way, and I mean having some sort of sluice here, opening that up so that then this water, I don't know. We got ideas. Some of them good, some of them bad, some of them differ, but I do want to get these trees a chopping so that we can get what we need done over here. And we have plenty of time to do that. Why did this beaver come around here? I saw a beaver come over here. I'm pretty sure that beaver literally walked around back. But yeah, anyway, if we can get some of these going, we have the logs, we have all that jazz. Like, I want to protect this area, maybe go too high on it. We'll see how this goes, but we are definitely going to raise everything up. get this. I want this area to be nice and protected so that we don't have bad water flowing through over here. But we have to get pathways set up so that everybody can then fit where we need them to fit. So let's go ahead, and I know this just looks stupid, but we need a way to get across here. And we can then, I think it's getting rid of that one. But then, yeah, coming over here. I didn't pause it, did I? Nope. Alright, good. Yeah, that should be fine. And then we can put, once all this stuff gets built, then obviously there's a lot of logs and everything that need to be built and taken care of and all that fun jazz. Cause we actually, I think, yeah, because this is going to be a flow point, so we don't need that, but we do need this one, and then that will help there. But we will have one over here. So once this gets built, then we can focus on like the staircase and all that other stuff. But as these get destroyed, we are going to kind of focus like that. And then if I need to, we will build a staircase right here. And we can path this out like that. There we go. But yeah, we need to, I feel like this would be our best use of our time at this current point in time, is getting rid of all this nonsense. And then there we go. That's looking fantastic. And then if we need to, just because it usually helps them out, we'll path it out like that. But then we can also use this guy. I know we kind of talked about it, but then we can use this guy, come around over here. This is just going to be a long process, and then drop them out somewhere over here. But yeah, we're having beavers cut all this stuff down. We'll have protection over here. Once that gets done, obviously we're going to have another water source, which is going to be wonderful, that we would be able to draw from. That maybe eventually we can put pumps over here, not over here, but like over here, and because it's, you know, actually probably over here would be the best because of it's the deepest. But yeah, getting all this stuff built, obviously we have a ways to go. You can destroy this one because there's nothing up there. And you path out over here. Then yeah, coming over here, obviously we can work on that. We got stuff that's being built, stuff that's being worked on. Like there's a process being laid down here. But yeah, we got, first things first, we gotta get the trees going. We gotta get those bon voyaged, and then we can start with some of this stuff. But I want to keep an eye on it over here so that we can get all of this stuff built in a fashion, because I mean, we got 22 days. We should have this done ski by that time, but you never know. Because I mean we have 300 planks. That should be more than enough to build all of this. We have almost 1,000 wood. That should be enough to build all that. Actually, I need to come over here and pause this because too late. Alright, and then now we can get that going. But yeah, that should work out just fine. I don't know what else we can do over here, but getting it at least protected so that we don't have to worry about bad tides is a very good starting point. I mean, at this point, we can sacrifice this one little piece. Yeah, let them build everything up, get it all nice and gorgeous. Obviously, if we had these dudes working, we should have the logs just over here to pretty much, I would like to say, finish this whole thing. Everything just needs logs. Alright. So, it's beautiful, it's wonderful, we're getting this going. That will definitely open up some land, and then if we have to come down here eventually and restore this piece, then we can. But right now, that's just kind of where we're at. We'll let them work over there. We have our power going, which is nice, which is, I can tell you right now, is nowhere near enough to run what we've got going. And at this point we have, I need these houses going. We need the houses built. We got the logs. We might as well help a brother out, because we got so many beavers that are homeless right now. But for all intents and purposes, we're pretty much full on water, which is almost 5. And I mean, we got less than 100 beavers, so we should be good. I mean, hopefully, theoretically, possibly. Wish I paused that earlier, but I mean, beggars can't be choosers. We got this going, which, by the way, makes a lot of green. We can probably start some farmland over here, maybe. Start growing some plums or prunes or something. Let's flip that around. We can actually get rid of these because I don't think we're going to be growing trees over here. And on how well this works, we might be able to grow trees over here. Obviously, this ring right here is going to be bad tide, which would make it all the easier to like make another gate here so that we can force good water this way. I mean, I don't think we're going to need it because all the other resources are pretty much well taken care of. Can you guys not reach? No, you cannot. So you guys are pointless. Now at this point in time, can we get a higher priority on this and this? Is where I want this to be built. I want this to be built so one, I can then focus on trees over here. And place that there. And then, where is it? This button. And then you guys should be able to reach. There you go. Yeah, if we can get all this built, that'd be fantastic, because that way then I can block this part off and put gates up, or these little, whatever, these levees up. And then probably just for self-preservation, go one up over here. See, that'd be 2 up. I gotta protect the beavers. We got to protect the beavers. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to put like something there. Because I would just like to have at least 2 forms of blockage going. That makes sense. I don't care where it goes over here. But having at least some protection right here would be nice. But that would require building stairs and all that nonsense, so. Alright, now we can come in, get rid of this. And put this in like that. Staircase down right here. And pathway. And I want those 2 at the highest priority. Obviously we can get to the bottom level. Once this is built, I'll delete the stairs, and so we won't have to necessarily worry about that, but then yeah. Like I said, all for protection. I want to be protected. I want to not have to worry about bad things happening to our little beavers that we got going on over here. And that is a gaping hole, sir. Not how we protect beavers. Yep, that all looks very copacetic. Just need someone to build that, and then we're good to go. They can get out, they can get in. Who cares? Massive investment on logs, that is for dang certain. But then we also have metal, so. How are we doing on planks? Planks we're good on. Oh, that's a massive plank. I think that's 2. Alright, how are we gonna do this? Because we haven't gotten up there yet. Able to get up there. Anyway, we'll let this ride. Should be able to build most of it. I mean, we're able to cut trees down, so in some form of fashion, we were able to get up here. Alright, build all that jazz. See where it ends. And then we can come up here. another one down because apparently we're going to have to cut our way through, and we might as well just get as much loggage as we can. Pathways would probably help them find their quarry. I'll get that built. Start knocking some of these suckers out. Hey, we're about to be very rich beavers. Oh, we got 2 in there. That's fine. Let's do crops. Let's do eggplants. Oh, we need canola. So we might as well start a little canola patch. And then storage. We do large warehouses. I mean, might as well. What are we looking at? We're looking at canola. What is that? Canola seeds. And then we can have this be prunes. And then where's the grow button? And that should be fine. Wait, that isn't, damn it. Awesome. That's what I wanted, not corn. Alright, whatever. We made it work, it looks beautiful, yada yada yada. Cut those suckers down. No, 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 no. Ooh, someone's been busy. I like you a lot. Alright, so now that we have that built, this will now be constantly water. We'll just have to see what the bad tide does now. I don't want to keep a whole lot of beavers over here until we are pretty sure on how everything's going to play out as far as like bad tides go. Obviously, we should have enough time to have this built and all that fun stuff, which is kind of the hopes and the ideas of many. Let's get that going. So that beavers feel like they can walk down memory lane. Alright, sweet, wonderful, beautiful, glorious. And then, yeah, I'm going to end up putting a brick here or something like that. I don't even know. We'll just call it a brick for now. But it should be fine. And obviously they can reach it, but it just makes my little gamer heart happy to make more of a crazy mess. So, you have now completed your mission. Nothing's in stock, that's wonderful. And nothing's in stock, so go be useful somewhere else. But hopefully that works. We'll have a minute before we can actually test that, so we are going to let that ride. Food. Let's go ahead and plant that. And then we'll be able to ship all of this stuff back over here once we are done. And I'll need to figure this out because we need more space. We need more things going. All right. Pause you, and open that up. But like I said, if we can get all this stuff built, they're probably waiting until they finish all of this, but once they get all this stuff built, then we're able to once all this stuff goes up, we should have all of our beavers or all of our builders up and going. It's just, this is a far distance. You gotta give it to them. It kind of sucks. But that's the hope in here, is they can build this up and then we can start transporting beavers over here. But actually I want to wait until I see a bad tide before we start finishing the rest of that. So, looking good, looking fabulous. We gotta come over here and watch this corn grow. 41%. That'll give us a little bit of extra. Not that we needed extra, but it is what it is. 2K, 9 days. They can remain pumping. We'll pause you so at least some resemblance of happiness can remain over there. But it looks like the planks are being built, which is wonderful. How are we doing on metal? Metal's good. Metal's good. I like metal. More of a priority over here though would be nice. So let's second these and these. And like I said, once I get this built, then we'll come in with like, I don't even know. And come in with like a staircase, maybe. But yeah, I want definitely these built, so like I said, and like I can stop saying, so we can focus on other things. The wood's looking nice. That oak forest is doing what it needs to be doing. We have 6 open jobs. Do we have these guys? Okay, are you cutting down everything? Okay, we're probably maxed out on logs that we can bring in, because apparently we can only hold 180 at a time. Whose idea that was, not 100% sure. We'll let that go. I'm gonna come up and touch all this up a little bit. Good thing it didn't go upstairs. In moments like this, it's nice that it doesn't, you know, go too crazy, but it kind of sucks in other aspects. Get rid of that. Don't need that. And then we can get rid of all of you and most of you. But we have definitely pruned down this, there we go. Okay, so everything's built. The only way I see this actually being effective, now we're putting logs in there. is destroy that, put this up. And then waste more time and effort because we gotta put this up. And then, yeah, we'll put this at a higher priority so that our people can get rescued. I mean, they could technically walk the stairs and get fixed that way, but you know how these beavers are. You know how they are. They're a little special. But anyway, hopefully that will one, protect the beavers, and then we will be able to be okay if a bad tide were to strike, which we know it will. Only a matter of time. 72. Alright. How are we doing on the little bit of metal? We probably got another video and a half before we have to worry about that. Alright, we are down to 2k worth of water. We need to play those so that we can get those a-going. Blueberries. We are sucking something fierce. Maybe put some blueberries over there, but that means I gotta put Forester. Isn't really something I really want to do. Not in the slightest. I don't even know what we're using wood for, but at this current point in time, we should just be easy collecting. Oh, you guys can get up there too. How nice. Alright, let's walk this up. Oh, wrong button. That seems to happen more than I really like to care to admit. Oh, we can't get these anyway, so let's not even highlight them in hopes that we remember that, which I probably won't because, let's be honest, not one of my strong suits. Alright. Oh, is that already pathed out? Yes, it is. But we can do this because why not? And you guys can't do anything for me, so we'll pause and pause. Wait, pause. Thank you. And then we'll work him up over the side. Yeah, that should do us just fine. Supplying, we're supplying 800. Got 3 of them, that'd mean we're short 300. It basically means we need another engine. What that boils down to, ladies and gents. How's this corn doing? Oh man, like watching paint dry, you know what I'm saying? Like just watching it dry. So hopefully, I know you're growing tired of looking over here, but I kind of want a bad tide because I want to see if we fortified this well enough or if we need another protective layer above everything, which I'm assuming this should be able to just flow out nicely. This will be flowing this way, so I'm hoping now that we have this kind of gutted this way that this is going to be fine because it's just a normal water. I want to say there's probably 3 sources in there, but that should flow relatively okay. And then we can path this out And then I want to do it something like that. Oh, no, I don't. We might end up building 2 of them. Something like that. So we can get rid of that one. Yes, and that one. Yeah, we'll have them build this. Hopefully they can build everything, because that would suck if they can't. This one might be a problem. That one looks like a problem. So we're going to go ahead and make this all confusing and jumbled up. And put that there. And then that way they'll be able to reach that one. But we should be able to path the rest of this out. And yeah, we should be fine there. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. Nah, that drought was pretty bad. Do I wait? I think we're just gonna play these ones. Oh, we got 2 days. We don't need people sitting here. Or here. Let's go get some stuff done. Let's go get whatever we can taken care of. I'll put this up to recommended height. You need to be somewhere over here. And let's start cutting all this fun garbage away. I think the sensitivity or I don't know, I think there's something messed up with my mouse. I don't even think my mouse is messed up. I just think the sensitive, it needs to be oh, what is that, like updated? That's not even the right terminology there. Configured. I think that's it. Alright, we can delete these. Yep, good job. Yeah, we're almost at the point where we can just straight up just build. But I think they'll do us very nicely. Not going to lie, the metal teeth are my favorite. They're my favorite travel time. I love the way these guys travel. It's so short, sweet, to the point. Like, it makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, it makes sense. And that was not accurate. And before we forget about that and we waste valuable resources, this would probably be the craziest water slide ever to go on. And for some reason, I jacked everything up. Oh, no, I didn't. There we go. I mean, even fast traveling to this point and you have to walk back over here is still a lot better than the alternative. How? How? It's just a simple question. How? How? God's green earth. Alright, we gotta play you guys because you are going to be the first ones to be able to actually pump. And then we gotta play you. And then we'll wait on the back burners. Should have been no reason that we had to go and rescue you morons like that. Just saying. No reason whatsoever. Once these start getting harvested, then we're going to be in business. Then we're going to put eggplants, and then we're going to move over there, and we're going to build an eggplant facility that is really going to knock everybody's socks off. Because that is the one thing that the Iron Teeth have going for them that the Folktales don't, is their food system, whatever, is way better. Their food goes from 1 to 5 to 3, whatever, like it translates well. I don't really know how to put that, but it correlates very nicely. Yeah, let's get that built first. I don't think I'm building anything minus obviously the trail. But I feel like if we can get this built, at least maybe the beavers can ride in this. Anyway, fast traveling from over here, housing zone, way over here, no matter what we decide to do over here, it's going to be super beneficial. I just wish I had a way to keep this green. I mean, we do have something that we could use. What is that? Nope. Is it that one? Yeah, it's that one. But I don't think we got the dynamite. We do not have anywhere close to the amount of metal. And the gears. Gears we got. So we'll work on the metal, and then I'll go, and then we can like whatever, go spelunking. Is that what the word is? I think that cave diving, something. And we can go put that baby, we can go put this baby together once we get another 1,000 XP points. But yeah, we just used 20. I'll let them. Do I have a place to put metal? I don't even know if I have enough to hold 200 metal. Obviously we're keeping metal somewhere. Where are we keeping it? Oh, I think I'm keeping it down here. Oops, we went one too many. That's planks. There's your metal right there. Yeah, fermented cassava is a suckin'. We'll probably change that out with the eggplants. But first things first is I gotta get the oil going. I'm probably just gonna collect eggplants for a while, get this storage nice and full, because I mean, we'll start mass producing some eggplants, let me tell you. Alright, let's see how well this goes. Let's revert back to this. No, you did not. 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 You did. Oh my morons. Oh, he did it. He's safe. Okay, good. I was about to be like, I can't help you. You're stupid. You know, like, I can't help you. At this point, it's survival of the fittest, and you did not reach the cut. It would be a lot beneficial if you went this way, but, you know, to each his own. To each his own. And you do what you gotta do, son. You do what you gotta do. I'm just curious to see how that would help. Maybe this will help our situation. I don't see it doing a whole lot, but you know, might as well. And then let's go over here. Let's put some TNT like that. And at least that'll give us a little area to put water in. And then we can, I don't know, figure out what we're doing over here. And over here. We might as well put TNT right here, because that makes sense. Man, this is looking so phenomenal. I like this. That fast travel thing, we did it right. I feel like for the most part. How are we doing on the metal? Still there. Like I said, probably gonna have that for a whole nother episode. Yes! This is what we wanted. I am going to destroy this path because I don't want you going down there. All right, we're staying active until this bad tide starts, because I want to see how well this goes down. And at the point in time, we should be pumping like nobody's business, and we're not pumping like nobody's business, and I don't know why. But I mean, we're gonna definitely be able to, if we need to, come over here or come over here, because now we're able to fast travel the whole place. And then for whatever reason, the beavers are able to build inside the tunnel. I don't know why that is, but you know, it is what it is. All right, oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm excited, but I'm so excited. This is going to be so much fun. And I almost feel like we need a drop off point right here, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Just like, I mean, I wish we had obviously I think there's a thing that we can put where it's a smaller whatever drop off point, but yeah, I feel like a stop here would be nice. Storage. How much can this hold? In all honesty, if it will hold the dang corn, I will take it. I don't know how much corn's right here, but shoot. We can get the corn to be held, I will take it. We got 22. That's full. And I'm pretty sure someone went from over here to over there. I'm pretty sure that's just what happened. Which, I mean, it is what it is, but not the way I would have done business, but I mean, not my job. Alright, so we have one day. I mean, the fact that we're able to have all these pumpers going is, I feel like we're doing a nice job. Definitely right now corn is saving our bacon. And I don't know how we're growing beavers because apparently we're eating blueberries. It's freaking fantastic. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so angry. Alright, food. I need the oil press. And we got enough to do the oil press. Like, it's cheap. So we have that working for us, but it's just, you know, you'd rather not have to. But you get it though, like it's one of those things that's got to be done. And at this point, yeah. Oh, what are you doing, you donut? How about you be like a normal moron and just go across? Like, seriously. Ooh, so excited, so excited, so excited, so excited. How are we doing? How are we doing? I don't really know if I won this close, but I mean, if you're able to do it, why not? Low. Low. Alright. Protected. Nice. I like it. Over here's protected. Very good. It works. Of course, this whole area goes bad, so might need a couple more areas of stuff. Plus, like, bad water detection, like, I don't know, like fairy logs all along right behind this area. Same with over here. Alright, we know how this goes. I'd probably go protect this area first since we have a natural water source over here. Alright, and this is getting blocked off. We need to pause all of you. No point in that nonsense. Okay, and I mean, we should be alright for the amount of time that we're going to be doing this. Yeah, we should be just fine. Might end up having to destroy the tube system, but I mean, all in all, we should be fine. Alright, so real quick, we are going to come in like this. Very good. Come in like this. Very good. And this is where it sucks, where you went a little crazy on the pathways. This is where it sucks. And good job. There we go. Alright, then come over here. Irrigation. Yeah, we want irrigation barrier. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's doing it. Not good. Alright, so did not work. We'll come over here. We don't need trees, so we can get these going. And then which is crazy because this whole thing is literally all it's doing is falling off the edge of the map. Like, it's not even like that's what it is doing, is falling off the edge of the map. Alright, so we are going to place pretty much everything over here at high priority. High priority, these couple of ones. I don't know how well or how lucky we're all going to get with this, but we're about to see. And just so I don't have to do this again. Alright, we'll make it work somehow or another. Look at them coming, because we're about to lose all this water. And I don't even care if we get beaver sick at this point in time. Like, we need... I can't believe this little bit right here is... It jacked everything up. Oh, and this is all filled too. Holy cow. What? Well, that sucks. Did not think that we would have this bad of a problem. All right, that sucks. All right, get out of here. I just... One, two, three. Like, we shouldn't have to build the Great Wall of China. Oh, you guys. Oh, we're all gonna die. We are all going to die. Why? Because morons. I have to get the extract. It's not what I want to spend 600 of my points on, but we gotta get the extract because now I'm gonna start having to heal up beavers. And that's just how that goes about doing business there. So let's actually we're gonna have to go one more out. Actually, I'll put 2 out just because that's gonna make sense, but yep, we're about to have a lot of sick beavers. And we're gonna rotate this right here. Alright, I guess we're putting this right here. and then we will get power. Because that makes sense. Alright, and then storage. Extract. And we'll have to collect more science, but I mean, it'll be all right. We'll figure this out. Is this not, this building needs power to operate? Okay, but didn't we provide you with power? Alright, how about we move that? There we go. Prioritize. Prioritize. Alright, start making that so then we can come over here. I don't even know where it is. Well-being. Another 400. Start building these things up, because guess what? We're tip of the iceberg right now. We ain't even like, we're about to get in some Gucci. And everybody's like, what are you even talking about? You're not even making any sense. And I'm like, I know, but that's okay. Bad water. Alright. Now we can do what we wanted to do, which is, I swear I'm ending this. I'm ending this. It's just, we're having troubles and I'm trying to not lose myself in my bigger problems. Alright. Yeah. Don't even know what to do. Alright, so we got a bunch of... I knew that. Freaking knew that. Alright. That's my last mistake of the day. No. Alright, before we make any more mistakes, let's clean that up. I'm just giving them time to actually make some bad water, you know, or like some extract. Alright, so we're going into 1x speed. Actually, you know what? Screw it. It's my video. I do what I want. We're going to finish at least one of these pods. With that high priority, get that going, because I mean, shoot, why not? We're at 11 days, 13 sick beavers. Like, we've got problems. We got problems because of our problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have issues, bro. So, we have extract. How much extract does this take? It depends, but it takes 10, so we should be okay. Obviously, we're having sleepy time problems, but at least we'll be able to hill up beavers and go from there, because I can't even tell you what the crud. What the actual crud. But yeah, we're upping everything because we have to. Hold it. Would this fit right there? It would. Okay. So, get rid of that path. Yes. Oh. Oh. Oh, behave. Alright, for the time being, we're going to do this because I come in over here and we do that, then I can make this extract. We barely are working on metal. Life's a cruel, cruel mistress. But anyway, so they're making extract, which is fine. Putting it in here, which this dude's able to deal with. But once this is built, then I'm going to make this bad water and this extract. And then we're going to obviously go from there. So that's going to kind of be the way we're going with that. But for now, I have enough headaches. I have enough problems. So we're going to let this go. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the chaos. Hope you enjoyed my plans going to complete caca. Because look at that. Like, that is just... We have to go too high everywhere. Everywhere's got to go too high. But until next time, thumbs up, like, comment, all that fun jazz. I do appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Later.